Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VOV podcast. Voices of Vic. One take on this video. No cuts. You know how we do it. Easy flowing. Today's video is a new segment. Obviously, I've already made the announcement, but we are going to be starting 4 new series on this channel. Today's is Clown of the Month. Clown of the Month. I thought this was a great idea to highlight some of the prominent clowns in today's world, in today's culture. Most prevalently in the culture of, our generation, university, U of T, maybe. Today's Clown of the Month, that I think is deserving of the first Clown of the Month video, is the VOV haters. You know these people. There's a few of them, actually. I'm not going to name them by name, mainly because I don't know who these people are. But whether it's TikTok, Instagram, people tend to have an issue with, honestly, themselves, I think. Obviously, listen, I don't really comment on Instagram that much, to be honest. But when I do, it's always supportive stuff. Like I don't know what sort of traumatic life events had to have taken place in a person for them to want to just spew out negativity into the social media realm on people they've never met. Like I'd never met these people before. But today for Clown of the Month, the point of Clown of the Month is not just to diss on these people. We'll do plenty of that, obviously. But it's also to provide a solution, okay? I want to help these people. I want to provide them a fix because since, in this case, the haters tend to be so in love with the content, I thought maybe they'll also give you the time of day and the attention to help them out, maybe provide some value in their lives. Because it's really what it is. It is a love affair that these haters have with, I don't know if it's with the show itself, with me, I don't know. But they have something, some emotional attachment, some negative attraction towards me, towards the show. I don't know what it's about, but we'll get into it. Before I start, I am not against feedback in any way. Okay, I actually think that I'm starting a weekly story post, Feedback Fridays, where I'm going to actually ask the followers of the show, people that listen, whether you just watch clips or whether you listen to full-length podcasts, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say, how we can improve the show, because anyone who's not receptive to feedback is doomed to stagnate. Okay, I always want to know how to get better, and I actually want to listen to you people, because it's easy to sometimes get caught up in, I run the show, I have a vision, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you have to really know who the show's for. The show's not for me. The show is for you. If you're watching this, the show is for you, whether it be the podcast or the clip. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. What am I doing bad? What am I doing good? What should I do more of? What should I do less of? So I am open to feedback. But unfortunately, these haters, it's not really feedback that they're commenting. It's not even about the podcast itself. A lot of the time it's just insults. I don't know if it's the things I say they don't like. I don't know if it's my presentation. Maybe I come off too harsh. No clue. So I'm not trying to be closed off to these people. I genuinely sympathize with them. I do. As I said, something has to lead you to want to leave hateful remarks against a person you've never met. So I'll say it right now. I'll make it very clear. I have not received a single hate comment from a varsity athlete. Not one. I have not received a single hate comment from these Instagram models, like they're students at UFC, but like a couple thousand followers. They don't tend to hate on the clips. So generally, people that have their life in order, people that are happy individuals, tend to be, not even that they're not positive. I'm not saying that they go and love everything, but they don't hate. They don't leave negative comments. If I see a post on Instagram that I disagree with, and there are fucking plenty of those, I just move on. I move on. The creator is not even going to see it. Obviously, I see some of these. Not all of them, though. The one that got the most hate comments wasn't even me. It was about Ibrahim. The thing's got 1,700 comments. I don't know how you can leave once again, I'm actually appreciative for these people. I should circle back on that. Thank you for helping grow the show. I do need these people. Some of the most loyal followers are haters. They are some of the most loyal fans, because they are fans. They'll stick through the whole clip, wait to find something. I said something the wrong way, and get on me for it. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate the engagement, helping the algorithm. It means a lot to me, so thank you for that. But we're here to help these people. I don't think that they're genuinely happy. I'll say something right now. I don't remember the last time I had a bad day, like a genuinely bad day. I am happy all the time. I'll make that clear. I'm not saying I'm happy as in I'm giddy and I'm laughing all the time and I smile when I walk places. I actually have quite, as the ladies call it, quite the bitch face, okay, when I walk around. Pretty neutral in that sense. But I've just changed in my mind the definition of happy. My girlfriend always says, you say you're happy every day, but you seem so frustrated when you're working. When you seem mad. I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm happy at the same time. It's like it's energy, I gotta get shit done. Things are falling apart. This guest is not showing up. Things are going on. School's fucking me over. As always, I'm sure you can relate to that one. But I enjoy the stress, and I know that that's not unhappiness. Just because you're frustrated, you can still be extremely happy. I'm so fucking happy all the time. I have not been happy. I have not been unhappy in over 2 years. Like, I have not genuinely had a bad day in over 2 years. And people might be watching this and thinking, how do I get to that state? Oh my God, I want to be happy every day. It feels like I'm sad all the time. We actually probably feel the exact same amount of happiness. I've just changed. I've lowered the threshold to what I consider to be a happy day. That's the only difference. If you actually want to know how to be happy every day, I'm not out here partying. I don't find that fun anyways. But I'm not out here partying all the time. I'm not playing sports all the time. I'm not on vacation. I actually have a pretty boring fucking life, if I'm being completely honest. I've just decreased the bar of what happy means. So I'm in a delusional state, because that's pretty common for me, but I actually am happy all the time. Something devastating would have to happen for me to not be happy. My loved ones are all alive, okay? I got food in my belly. I'm in one of the safest countries in the world. Sure, Canada has its problems, political or otherwise, but it is still one of the best countries to live in the world. Absolutely. We're not in Palestine, okay? We're not in Yemen, kids starving there. That's another thing I want to bring up. We get food in our bellies every day. If you're at Victoria College, when I see these people in Burwash, how can you be unhappy if you are allowed to walk into Burwash Dining Hall, scan your card, and have a hot meal ready to go on the plate whenever you want? How could you possibly have a bad day? Thousands of children die from starvation every single day. Every single day, thousands of kids are dying because they did not get food in their stomachs. Do you understand how sad that is? When I think about that, I can't be unhappy. How ungrateful and selfish and just self-centered in a bubble would I have to be to lie in my warm bed with a fucking heater in it, not in the bed, in the room, and say I had a bad day. Seriously. It's just so insane how these people treat their emotions. This is just their emotions. Lower the bar. Be grateful for the smallest things, because I understand maybe you were born and raised in this country and you haven't seen the outside world. I've never been to fucking Palestine. I've never been to Yemen. But you need to get a sense that you have it so well. You have it so fucking well. Okay? So think about that next time you're reinforcing these negative thoughts into your head. I had a bad day. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. You're fine. If a loved one passed away, you can have a bad day. Yes, of course. In general, everyone here has great lives. We are so lucky. You got to be grateful to your parents for that, of course. Be grateful to God for that. But yeah, it's another thing. I'm not religious, particularly. I'm not religious yet. But when I was eating at Burwash, I was thinking back, like, there was a time where people in this country would say a prayer before they ate dinner. I think that's an extremely helpful practice. It's a very beneficial practice to actually sit. It takes 10 seconds. And whether it's being grateful, I'm not saying you need to thank God. Just sit and think, I am grateful to have a meal in front of me, because the day you don't, the day that you're placed in a situation like these kids in starving countries are, you're going to be thinking back to that time you were sitting in Burwash complaining about the fucking dry bread. Okay? So, how does this connect to haters? Haters need to be grateful for the smaller things. Okay? It upsets me. It actually upsets me. Not for me personally. The first time I ever saw a hate comment, I actually got offended. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Talking shit for no reason. I quickly learned that's just the nature of the internet. And I actually feel bad for these people now, because they don't have the same level of gratitude that I understand. At least they definitely don't look like they do. Actually, I'm going to say, as a matter of fact, that they don't. So, if there's one thing you need to take from this video, so I'm trying to help you. If you're watching this hatefully, I know you love me. I know you love the show. It's okay. But be grateful for the smaller things. And we'll see if there's people mad on this post. We'll see who's commenting. This post is going to have 0 comments so that the haters don't expose themselves for really hating themselves. But yes, be grateful. Call a person you love. Tell them you love them. There are people out there that believe in you. Anybody watching this right now, whether you hate the show, whether you love the show, there are people who genuinely are expecting great things from you. They believe in your spirit. So you cannot let them down by being petty, lazy, negative. Okay, you're supposed to be a ray of sunshine in these people's lives. Okay? I'm not saying you have to be a ray of sunshine in everyone's lives. You don't have to be going around smiling all the time. You don't need to do that. All right? You don't need to. But for the people that care about you, and there are, even though you might think there are people that care about you. It's impossible to have nobody that cares about you. At the very least, God cares about you. And you need to make these people proud and not let them down. Do your best. Be grateful. Strive to be grateful for more. And that's the clown of the month. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace out.